Hello, hi, good morning, very good morning to all of you guys. Welcome to Guidely. This is Aditya. I hope I am audible and visible to all of you guys clearly. एक बार check करिए audio video clear, all well. We'll be moving into the session. Let's start the discussion around 12 to 14th of December 2025 current affairs. Very, very important for all the kind those who are going for the IBPSPU interview from tomorrow onwards. जिनके भी interviews हैं कल से उनके लिए भी काफी important है. So do cover it properly. Apart from this, I'll give you one more suggestion. Those who are going for interview, use one more application, that is News on Air, AIR. So News on Air is an application. What you can do, you can use it. So when you are going for the interview tomorrow only, कल सुबह जब आप interview के लिए जा रहे हैं, आप बैठे हुए हैं, so while traveling or when you reach the venue, at that time you can just open the application. Whatever the news are getting highlight, one or two news from the News on Air you can cover tomorrow morning. So if they ask you any news from today, have you covered? So आप उसके लिए आंसर कर सकते हो. I hope it is clear, right? चलिए, good morning, very good morning. Let's move into the session. I'll do that and continuously replying. Ping me again so I can see your message on the top. So Hustle 2.0 batch 3.0 will be launched in the month of January 2026. For the complete year of 2026 to target all the examination of the year 2026. This is 2.0 targeting on RRB PO and clerk examination. चलिए move करते हैं फिर session में. Interview batches के बारे में आपको idea already है. My PDF will be available in this Telegram group, so you can check the PDF in the Telegram group. And if you want to connect with me directly, you can connect with me in the Telegram as well as in my inbox. So starting with the news number 1, very important. Either for written, especially for interview. Extremely important news. Reserve Bank of India made changes in the credit information company reporting time. Point number 1, what is the meaning of credit information companies? So all of us heard about CIBIL score, credit score, right? Credit score. CIBIL is one of the credit score. Before providing loan to any customer, we need to check the credit assessment. We need to do the credit assessment where we need to analyze that what is the credit worthiness of this customer. Have the customer done any default in the past? क्या इन्होंने कोई default किए past में? If yes, then it will be impacting over the credit score. Credit score which is defined between 300 to 900. On a decent level, it should be more than 680, 650. उससे ऊपर होना चाहिए. Even in the IBPS examinations, they ask a decent credit score to being a banker also, right? उस केस में भी आपसे credit score मांगा जाता है. Now, credit information companies required to update the credit score 4 times in a month. ये RBI ने final guideline issue करी है कि हर एक credit information companies को 4 times in 1 month need to update the credit score of a customer. Previously, it was only twice. 15 दिन में करना होता था. Now they need to do instead of twice, 4 times in a month. Dates also defined by the RBI, that is 9th of every month, 16th of every month, 23rd of every month, and last day of the month. Last day of the month. ये 4 बार हर एक क्रेडिट इंफॉर्मेशन कंपनीज को सिबिल स्कोर क्या करना होगा? अपडेट. So it is going to give bank more real time updated credit information about an individual customer at the time of credit assessment, which is going to be easier and more efficient for the bank. I hope the news is clear. Yeah, बोलो clear है अच्छे से. So credit information companies required to submit half yearly report on the entities failing to adhere the timeline via Daksh portal. So credit information companies required to submit the data of bank and NBFCs which are not providing prompt data of the customer. Means I am a customer of ICICI Bank. If I have done any default in the EMI, that ICICI Bank need to inform to credit information company. So credit information companies will update my credit score accordingly. समझ में आया? So if ICICI Bank is not giving such information, in that case, credit information company need to give the complaint about a type of complaint or detail about the ICICI Bank on Daksh portal. तो ये भी point आपका रखा गया है. Currently we have 4 credit information companies in India. One is called TransUnion Civil. We call Civil Score, Experian, Equifax and High Mark, CRIF High Mark. न्यूज क्लियर है? आगे मूव करेंगे नेक्स्ट न्यूज की तरफ. परफेक्ट. क्लियर यहां तक? चलिए आगे मूव करेंगे. नेक्स्ट न्यूज है अगेन Reserve Bank of India. So RBI have given the approval to SBI and BOB. Very important for the people, those who kept BOB on the top priority in the IBPS PO form. So SBI and BOB को RBI ने approval दे दिया है. What is this approval about? This approval is about creation of IDPIC. IDPIC. Previously we were calling it DPIC, but now it is RBI have given the full name IDPIC. IDPIC will be Indian Digital Payment Intelligence Corporation, a new company which will be formed in India. एक नई कंपनी, एक नया ऑर्गेनाइजेशन बनाया जा रहा है इंडिया में, very similar to NPCI, National Payment Corporation of India. Currently, all of you are aware about NPCI. That NPCI in India is on a revolution of making India's digital payment system adoptable for everyone, in the reach of everyone. We have the product like NEFT, RTGS, IMPS, UPI, UPI Circle, USSD, POS system, which is increasing the digital payment that is done by NPCI. Correct? Now in the digital frauds, how to decrease the digital frauds, how to prevent from customer from the digital frauds. For that purpose, we will be going to have IDPIC. So IDPIC will be a new company that will be created in India. The main objective is going to be protecting the Indian customers from the digital frauds. बोलो पॉइंट समझ में आया? क्या है ये कंपनी? फुल फॉर्म याद रखना है. IDPIC फुल फॉर्म इज इंडियन डिजिटल पेमेंट इंटेलिजेंस कॉर्पोरेशन. दिस कंपनी इज गोइंग टू बी sole responsible for the Indian banking system, Indian financial system, which will act as a central intelligence hub for the real-time sharing the data related to the digital frauds, digital pattern, etc. So two organizations have been given the authority to lead this particular company initially. So current में इस company को जो lead करने वाले organizations है, they are SBI and BOB. These two are going to be the leader initially. Slowly other organizations will also get involved in the leadership role, but currently, initially, two organizations have given the authority to manage the leadership. The purpose: Ministry of Finance granted an exemption to both SBI and BOB to hold over 30% stake. Otherwise, every bank was able to maintain only up to 10%. हर एक बैंक को 10% तक का स्टैक जो था होल्ड करने की अथॉरिटी थी, but SBI and BOB got the exemption. They can hold up to 30% in the new company valid till 16th of October 2026. Then 12 public sector banks are expected to take equity in the newly created entity with the authorized capital of 500 crore and paid up capital of 200 crore. तो ये हो गया आपका एक और न्यूज. I hope the news is clear, objective is clear, and the data is also there. So data is always important for return and concept is always important for interview. If during the interview you are not able to remember authorized capital, paid up capital, it's fine. अगर इंटरव्यू के टाइम पर आपको याद नहीं है क्या है authorized capital, paid up capital, कितना अमाउंट है, it's fine. But you should remember that what is this organization all about? Why this organization is getting created? What is the need of it? How it is going to support? And finally, SBI and BOB is going to lead it. Why they got the exemption? Point clear? Next one. Reserve Bank of India launches the 2-month campaign from 1st of January 2026 to resolve the pending customer grievances. All of you have heard one thing. That is called banking ombudsman. आप सबने सुना हुआ है banking ombudsman एक term होता है banking ombudsman. It is called in Hindi banking lokpal. Banking lokpal. So what is banking lokpal? Banking lokpal is the authority appointed by the Reserve Bank of India responsible for resolving the customer grievances. Grievances means complaint with the complaint which are raised by the customer regarding the deficiency in the banking services. So as a bank customer, if I find that my bank have not provided me the facility which I deserve, so I can make the complaint in the banking ombudsman. उस केस में मैं जाकर banking ombudsman में complaint कर सकता हूं. So banking ombudsman is a mediation, will do the mediation to resolve the complaint between both the entities. Same organization have announced to launch the 2-month campaign. इन्होंने भी अनाउंस किया है कि 2 महीने का कैंपेन स्टार्ट करेंगे, started from the new year 1st of January 2026. Objective is to resolve the existing grievances which are pending. तो जो existing complaints हैं, pending हैं, उनको resolve करने के लिए इनिशिएटिव लेकर आ रहे हैं. Especially related to the re-KYC, improving the financial inclusion, launching the आपकी पूंजी आपका अधिकार awareness campaign. This is also another campaign which was launched recently. इससे related भी next news है आपके पास. आपकी पूंजी आपका अधिकार. So 1st of January onwards, 2-month grievances readdressal campaign will be launched in the banking system. It is announced by the Reserve Bank of India. Bank need to resolve their existing complaints. अपने पुराने कंप्लेंट्स को खत्म करना पड़ेगा, रिजॉल्व करना पड़ेगा कस्टमर के साथ. दिस इज व्हाट द टारगेट इज विद इन 2 months. स्टार्टेड फ्रॉम 1st Jan. नेक्स्ट वन, टेलीकॉम रेगुलेटरी डेवलपमेंट अथॉरिटी ऑफ इंडिया लॉन्चेस डिजिटल कंसेंट एक्विजिशन पायलट फॉर विथ RBI फॉर रिव्यूइंग द प्रमोशनल मैसेज कंसेंट. अच्छा, एक चीज बताओ आप लोग, एज अ कस्टमर प्रैक्टिकली, हैव यू गाइज रिसीव द मैसेजेस एंड कॉल फ्रॉम बैंक? Either you're working or not does not matter, but you may get the call from the bank, sir, are you looking for credit card, or SMS that personal loan, you are eligible for the personal loan, you are eligible for the top up loan of 5 lakh rupee. Certain type of messages are very common. Either we have ever visited to that bank or not, we have given the number to that bank or not. I still know that I have never given my number to IndusInd Bank, but I very frequently get the call from IndusInd Bank, SMS from them. So how they got my number? Even they know my name also. If they will call, Aditya sir, you are eligible for this card of IndusInd Bank, take the card. I don't want it. So this is what the problem which now try and RBI is trying to resolve. यही problem है जिसको try, that is Telecom Regulatory Development Authority of India, try plus RBI is going to resolve. ये RBI दोनों मिलकर काम कर रहे हैं to resolve it with the support of Digital Consent Acquisition Pilot Project. Means until unless customer have not given the consent that okay, I am ready to receive the promotional messages from your organization. If I am giving this consent, then only I will be able to receive such messages. If I am not giving consent, you cannot send me the messages. तो ऐसा एक डिजिटल पायलट प्रोजेक्ट अभी लॉन्च कर रहे हैं RBI along with the Telecom Regulatory Development Authority of India. So currently 9 telecom operators, 11 major bank will be the part of this particular campaign. इसका कैंपेन का हिस्सा बनेंगे 9 telecom operators and 11 major banks, including PSB private bank. 11 banks will be there, the part of this particular campaign. ठीक है, and initially it is for the testing purpose. If it will be successful, then it will be implemented in the complete financial system. Point clear है? If a customer does not get the grievances addressed more than 30 days, he can approach to ombudsman. Correct है, बिल्कुल correct है. आगे move करें, यहां तक का point clear है. Reserve Bank of India implemented multi-step to enhance the digital lending framework. So, have you heard about the illegal digital lending apps? आप लोगों ने एक टर्म सुना है, unauthorized or illegal digital lending applications. The applications which are not allowed, which are not given any type of license by the Reserve Bank of India to offer any type of lending facility in India, but still they are providing loans. They are unauthorized or illegal lending applications in India. So, for such applications, RBI is working continuously to resolve the dispute, to resolve the issues. RBI is making customers regularly update that these are the illegal lending applications. Currently, there are approximately 92 or 93 applications named for the forex related transaction. Digital lending applications are more than 350. RBI have given the names of them over the website. So RBI is actively working to curb the operations of unauthorized digital lending apps in India. So RBI have created a digital lending app directory on the website on 1st of July 2025. ये हमने cover किया था, where before taking loan we can verify that this is a application which is approved by RBI or not. ये application RBI ने approve किया हुआ है या नहीं. So before that you can check over the RBI website. If it is approved by RBI, then you can borrow the loan. If it is not approved by RBI, you should avoid that company. Otherwise, you may get into that financial trap of such companies. So Ministry of Electronics Information Technology empowered under Section 69A of IT Act 2000 to block unauthorized application after following due legal processes. So इससे related ही अभी RBI ने data दिया है that on 1st of July they have shared the list of information. So customers can make them aware before borrowing the loan. आपसे अगर पूछा जाता है that how a customer can identify that they want to borrow the loans, which application is preferred? So our answer should be, sir, first of all, customers should prefer the bank lending application. Every bank have their own applications. So they should prefer to apply over the bank lending applications first, like SBI, BOB World, PNB One, ICICI, iMobile. These are the applications, sir, by the different banks. So they can apply over it. If the customer looking for the loan only from the NBFCs, then RBI have given the proper list which was published on 1st of July 2025 on the RBI website, that these are the legal lending applications in India, and unauthorized lending application list also given by the Reserve Bank of India. So customer can check over it before borrowing the loan to avoid any type of dispute in the future or any type of fraud related to the lending in future. ऐसे points आपको create कर लेने, ठीक है? Citizens can also raise complaint about illegal deposit taking entities through Sachet portal. So Sachet portal also launched by the Reserve Bank of India for the objective of citizens, customer, that we can raise the complaint regarding illegal deposit taking companies. कि ये companies deposit ले रही है but they don't have authority. Next one, Reserve Bank of India announced 1 lakh crore rupee market operation, 1 lakh crore rupee market operation and $5 billion USD rupee buy sell swipe to boost the liquidity. See, in the recent monetary policy, RBI decreases the repo rate by 25 basis point. What was the objective? RBI want to increase the liquidity into economy. Why? Because inflation rate last month was nearly 0%. CPI inflation rate. WPI was negative. Inflation rate should be around 4%, while inflation rate was near to 0, which is an indication in the long term Indian economy will come down. GDP rate will come down. Growth will come down. Demands will not be there into the economy, which is very dangerous for the developing nation like India. Reason, low liquidity into the economy, low money in the pocket of individuals to utilize into the economy. Point समझ में आ रहा है? RBI ने अभी रेपो रेट कम किया, ऑब्जेक्टिव था लिक्विडिटी को इंक्रीज करना, ऑब्जेक्टिव था कि और पैसा इकोनॉमी में डालना ताकि हम जैसे मिडिल क्लास लोग पैसे का यूज करें, डिमांड इंक्रीज करें, थोड़ा सा इन्फ्लेशन बूस्ट होके 3 और 4% के आसपास चला जाए, विच इज ऑलमोस्ट 0 एट प्रेजेंट, और WPI चल रहा है नेगेटिव. नाउ दिस वाज द ऑब्जेक्टिव, बट ऑब्जेक्टिव कैन नॉट बी कंप्लीटेड जस्ट बाय डिक्रीजिंग द रेपो रेट. So for increasing more liquidity into the economy, RBI have taken 2 more steps. One, OMO, open market operation. 1 lakh crore rupee amount RBI have released into the economy with the support of OMO. How it is done, sir? So the bank which have invested in the government security in the past and their maturity period was 5 year, 10 year. Now before the maturity period, they are able to get their money back with interest. तो आरबीआई बैंक्स को उनका पैसा वापस करेगा विद इंटरेस्ट बिफोर द मैच्योरिटी पीरियड. So bank will get additional money. So they can lend this money into the economy on the lower rate of interest. They can issue more credit card, more liquidity will be there for the general public at the lower rate of interest. So ये हो गया आपका OMO. Second point, RBI came with the buy, sell or swipe option. Buy, sell, swipe option of the US dollar in currency. Means RBI is saying to bank, you have dollar. Bank said yes. You need more rupee because you want to lend into the economy. Do one thing. You have two options. Either you can sell your dollar to us. Dollar हमको sell कर दो RBI को. If you are agreed. If bank is agreed, they can sell the dollar at the current value. Or they can swipe the dollar with RBI and RBI will return it back in future. तो अभी आप क्या करो, डॉलर आरबीआई को दे दो, टेक इंडियन करेंसी रूपी. इन फ्यूचर return the Indian currency rupee to RBI and take your dollars back. So this is also an option. So overall, RBI is trying to increase the liquidity into the economy. कि RBI economy में जो liquidity है उसको क्या कर रहा है, increase कर रहा है. Reserve Bank of India released 15th biannual foreign collaboration survey covering the data of 2023-24, 24-25. Meaning is RBI presented the data, how many foreign companies are collaborating with the Indian company in the technology sector, basically for providing the technological support. कि technological support provide करने के लिए कितनी foreign companies के साथ Indian companies का क्या हुआ है, collab. It is the data based on the collab, technical collaboration, Indian company with the foreign company. So foreign technical collaboration dominated by FDI linked companies. So most of the companies which have investment in India, foreign direct investment in India or running their foreign subsidiaries in India, these companies are supporting Indian companies with the technology. Mainly in the manufacturing sector. Manufacturing sector recorded 78% of foreign technical collaboration, especially machinery, motor vehicle, etc. The top countries in the world in terms of technical collaboration is Japan, USA and Germany. Basically, you will observe technical collaboration in India in the automobile sector. So in automobile sector are companies from Japan, US, Germany. They are running their manufacturing unit in India. So they are taking the technology from foreign nation, adopting in India or implementing in India. तो हमको इन सेक्टर्स में देखने के लिए मिल रहा है. नॉट वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, नॉट एन इंपॉर्टेंट न्यूज फॉर इंटरव्यू बट रिटर्न में पूछा जा सकता है. नेक्स्ट है सहज. Sahaj Insurance Service Private Limited, a subsidiary of Sahaj Retail, recently got the approval from IRDAI as a corporate agency license. Corporate agency license. What is the meaning of corporate agency license or corporate agent? Corporate agents are the agents which are approved by the IRDAI to sell the insurance policy in all the segment. They can sell life insurance, non-life insurance means general insurance, automobile insurance also they can sell. Along with that, they can sell the reinsurance also. So health insurance, life insurance, non-life insurance, crop insurance, property insurance, automobile insurance, all these insurance policies sold by one broker, or you can say that agent, that is called corporate agent. So recently Sahaj Insurance Services Limited got the approval from the IRDAI to act as a corporate agent. They will also run village level entrepreneurs, means agent. They will be called Sahaj Mitra. Like LIC में है आपका बीमा सखी. बीमा सखी initiative launched by LIC, similar to that Sahaj Mitra will be launched by Sahaj Insurance. ठीक. Next is related to SEBI. Securities and Exchange Board of India recently launched Prava portal. Yeah. So it is past risk return verification agency. SEBI ने एक पोर्टल लॉन्च किया है based on the past risk and return verification agency. Meaning is there are influencers on the channels, those who will say that based on my previous background, my previous customers, those who took the suggestion from me, they got around 120% of profit in the last financial year. Where is the validation of this data? I hope you are getting my point. It's very common by the companies to make the advertisement कि भैया हमारे जो लास्ट कस्टमर है उनको 120%, 150% का प्रॉफिट हुआ इन द स्टॉक मार्केट. सो सर्टेन टाइप ऑफ misleading past performance data which are very easily presented by the influencers. So this data will be verified by this portal called Past Risk Return Verification Agency. So customers will be able to, or investors will be able to get and analyzed properly that okay, which are the correct data available and which company have actually given the profit to their इन्वेस्टर्स, किस कंपनी ने अच्छे से इन्वेस्टर्स को अपने प्रॉफिट दिया है. सो क्रेडिट रेटिंग एजेंसीज विल एक्ट दिस Parva portal. So this Parva portal will be maintained by credit rating agencies. So credit rating agencies जो हैं इनको अथॉरिटी दी गई है that they will be maintaining it, they will be running it. मिनिमम यहां पर कैपिटल रिक्वायरमेंट भी मांगा गया है. So credit rating agencies with the minimum 15 year of experience, 100 crore rupee net worth and at least 250 plus means 250 plus time they have presented the data regarding the debt securities. So they will be eligible to run this Pravar portal. So इस पोर्टल को रन करने के लिए उनके पास अथॉरिटी होगी. फुल फॉर्म याद रखिएगा फॉर द रिटन एग्जामिनेशन. Securities and Exchange Board of India clears ICICI Prudential AMC 10,000 crore rupee initial public offering proposal. So SEBI ने एक और कंपनी का IPO proposal approve कर दिया है. So very soon we are going to see ICICI Prudential Asset Management Company, ICICI AMC will come as the IPO. IPO means initial public offering, when any company comes first time into the market. That first time into the market to raise the fund from the general public is called IPO. Next news, very important again for the interview. Public sector banks done the write-off of 6.15 lakh crore rupee in the loans in the first 5 in the last 5 years. तो पिछले 5 सालों में 6.15 lakh crore rupee का write off किया है. There was a confusion. I was observing one or two students, sir, there is a confusion in the write off. So write off का meaning होता है the loan which is already identified by a bank that we cannot recover it. हम नहीं कर पाएंगे उसको recover. For me as a bank organization, I cannot recover this. So what I need the support of an external force called ARC. I need the support from the external force called ARC who can recover this loan, because we can't. Now question rises, why bank can't recover and ARC can recover? So bank have multiple functions to perform. They need to provide lending facility, maintain cards, database of the customer, offering the basic services on a day-to-day basis, even re-KYC, opening the bank account, creating demand draft. So many tasks need to be performed by the bank. That is why in the financial system we have ARC, Asset Reconstruction Company. They do only one function 24/7. इनका एक ही काम है 24/7, that is loan recovery, credit recovery. That is why they will be definitely better than bank in the recovery process. Why? They do only one task. They don't have anything to do, only loan recovery. So any loan which is identified by a bank that we are unable to recover it, it is a loss asset for me. So that loss asset at a discounted price can be sold by the bank to the ARC. तो बैंक क्या करेगा? देखेगा कि भाई मेरे पास I have a loan of 5 crore rupee which became loss asset. I cannot recover it. But one of the ARC is ready to buy at 1 crore. So it is a loss for bank for 4 crore. But it was actually the loss for bank for total 5 crore. Bank is at least able to recover 1 crore rupee from there by giving it or by selling it to the ARC. So bank have done the write-off of 6.15 lakh crore rupee in the last 5 years. ये सिर्फ डेटा किसका है? PSBs का. Only public sector bank, means 12 public sector bank have done this write-off. Point समझ में आ रहा है? So during the 2021, it was the highest one. It was 1.33 lakh crore rupees. Slowly it came down. PSB have recovered 1.65 lakh crore rupee from the return off in the last 5 years. So out of this amount, 6.15, 1.65 have been recovered. 6.15 जो राइट ऑफ किया था उसमें से 1.65 रिकवर किया है from the ARCs. This much amount have been recovered. Reduce the support, government support, PSB raised. With reduce the government support, PSB raised 1.79 lakh crore via equity and bond issuance between April 22 till September 2025 to meet the capital requirement. Means currently PSBs are not asking money from government that we need money. We provide, can you provide certain loan or certain fund to us? Government of India is not giving money. Without government support, government के ऊपर dependency कम करके they are raising money from the market by bonds. Means they are working as self-depend. अपने ऊपर काम कर पा रहे हैं. This is a very good news for the public sector banks. So write-off occur after full provisioning of the NPA, usually after 4 years as per the RBI norms and board approval, whenever it is defined. Bank continue to put the recovery. Even after write-off, bank continue to try to recover with the support of DRT, NCLT, by using SARFAESI Act or IBC, by utilizing the ARC. तो ये यहाँ पर पॉइंट लिखे हुए हैं ऑलरेडी इन द इंटरव्यू एच यू हैव सीन दैट हाउ टू रिकवर द लोन, उसको फॉलो कर लेना. रिमेनिंग दिस डेटा विल बी इंपॉर्टेंट. बैंक ऑफ बड़ौदा नेम्ड बेस्ट बैंक इन इंडिया एट बैंकर 2025 एशिया पैसिफिक अवार्ड. सो बेस्ट बैंक इन इंडिया अवार्ड मिला है किसको? बैंकर ऑफ द फ्रॉम द एट द बैंकर्स. सो इट वाज द इवेंट नेम ड्यूरिंग the bankers. BOB have been honored as the best bank in India. Best bank award मिला है. Main objective क्या था? Why they honored? Because of their initiative of phygital branches. So phygital branches which were started by the Bank of Baroda, and BOB started 184 new branches across India in the last year, offer the smart OD facility, digital OD facility. Because of all these initiatives, Bank of Baroda honored as the best bank in India. बैंक ऑफ बड़ौदा 1908 में फॉर्म हुआ. वडोदरा गुजरात आपके पास हेडक्वार्टर है. Those who have BOB on their top priority, they can remember this point because if the question come that why you want to join BOB, sir, BOB is one of the largest public sector bank in India. It is there in the top 3 PSBs in India. Recently, BOB was also honored as the best bank in India at the Bankers, sir. The objective was phygital branches, opening the more number of branches, offering the smart OD facility. So many initiatives BOB take per year that attracts me a lot. When I was filling the form, I thought that I should keep BOB on the top priority. So you will be able to create a perfect answer by taking the reference of the recent time. ठीक है, next है. International Monetary Fund named Unified Payment Interface world largest real-time payment network, capturing around 49% of the global transaction. Means in term of, see, UPI is the payment system of India. Similar to UPI, different nations have their own facilities. But in term of the overall volume of the UPI transactions are on top in the world. अगर overall transaction देखें world के, so UPI top पर है because of the Indian population also, you can say that. So International Monetary Fund, as per the June report, identified UPI as the world largest and fastest payment system. कि सबसे बेस्ट जो पेमेंट सिस्टम है वर्ल्ड का और फास्टेस्ट है और लार्जेस्ट इन टर्म ऑफ यूज ऑल्सो. इन दैट टर्म UPI is on the top. So as on 31st of October, 5.3 crore digital touch point have been deployed under the PIDF. ये PIDF का डेटा आ गया, ये डेटा है मेनली आपके पास. So 129 billion in term of number of transaction, around 49% of the world market share, it is holded by UPI, followed by Brazil application, then Thailand and then China. So these are the top 4 countries in term of the real-time payment transactions in the world. Now talking about the UPI data, what was the UPI transaction in the month of November 2025? UPI के ऊपर पूछ लेते हैं, written as well as interview. We do cover every time before the examination the data of UPI, that what was the UPI transaction in the month of October, what was the UPI transaction in the month of November. As of now, October month data was the highest. October में सबसे ज्यादा highest UPI transactions हमने देखे थे. Now November, the UPI transaction came a little down. थोड़ा सा नीचे आया UPI transaction with 20.47 billion transaction or 20.4 billion transaction in the month of November. So this was the number of transaction. Total number of transaction. In term of number of transactions, it was 20.4 billion transaction in the month of November. Amount was around 26.32 lakh crore. 26.32 lakh crore. So here you have the data month on month. October month it was the highest one. October month ka data highest tha 20.7 billion transaction maximum, and 27.28 lakh crore was the maximum transaction which was done. Money kitna paisa transfer hua, so this was the amount. Total number of transactions, so this is the number. Okay, so November it came a little down. So for the return you should remember the data of last 5 months. For the interview you can remember the data of only October November. इंटरव्यू के लिए सिर्फ अक्टूबर नवंबर का डेटा कर लो, रिटर्न के लिए लास्ट 5 मंथ्स डेटा यू शुड रिमेंबर. क्लियर है? यस, बिकॉज ऑफ दिवाली, करेक्ट. It was perfectly just because of the Diwali. Next one. Why is a global money movement company have launched Wise travel card in India? Wise is a UK based company first of all. अगर आप लोगों को लग रहा हो that because of advertisement and all it's an Indian company, no, nowadays also foreign companies are acting like they are Indian companies, but they are not. So Wise is also a UK based company, British company hai, but they are running their business in India in such a way like they will give the feel and like it is a Indian company. So it's a global movement company. Launches Wise travel card in India. इन्होंने भी recently launch किया है Wise travel card in India, targeting to the travelers, seeking the transparent pricing and ease to upload money in abroad. कि abroad में if you want to use the money, you can easily upload, you can easily use, and the charges are also going to be less. तो इसमें charges भी इन्होंने क्या रखे हुए हैं, कम रखे हुए हैं. Multi currency support है, 40 plus currencies including Vietnam, Indonesia, Turkey, Georgia, etc. Onboarding can be done digitally. So if you have uploaded your document on DigiLocker, from the DigiLocker video KYC you can get the card. You need not require to visit any branch or visit anywhere for getting this card. आपके घर पर deliver हो जाएगा. ठीक है? This is what the point is. Headquarter of the company located in United Kingdom. Co-founder and CEO is Mr. Kristo Carman. So Mr. Kristo Carman is the co-founder and CEO of the company called Wise. International Finance Corporation, IFC. IFC is the part of World Bank. We know that World Bank is a group of international organizations. Organizations are IBRD, International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, IFC, International Finance Corporation. After that, IDA, International Development Association, ICSID, International Center for Settlement of Investment Dispute, and last one is MIGA, Multilateral Investment Guarantee Agency. The group of these 5 organizations is called World Bank. One of the organization is IFC. IFC always provide loan to the private sector. So private sector को development loans offer करता है IFC. IFC recently provided $50 million, around 450 crore rupee, to Gujarat Fluorochemical Limited. This Gujarat Fluorochemical Limited will be the company which will make raw material for EV battery. इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल बैटरी के लिए रॉ मटेरियल बनाने वाली कंपनी है, गुजरात बेस्ड कंपनी. दिस कंपनी गॉट द अमाउंट ऑफ 450 crore rupee loan. They will be utilizing it for creating the raw material which will be further utilized for the EV battery manufacture in India, which will support India to achieve the target of net zero carbon emission by the year 2070. Nationwide, Your Money, Your Right campaign facilitated 200 crore rupee unclaimed money. Very, very important news. What is the meaning of unclaimed deposits? The deposits which are not in use, not even claimed by anyone for the duration of 10 years. In case of term deposit, 10 years from the maturity date. In term of saving account, current account, it is from the last transaction date, 10 years from the last transaction days. If the amount is not in use, then that is called unclaimed deposit. Unclaimed deposit have a rule, it has to be transferred to the DAF, Depositor Education Awareness Fund, which is maintained by the Reserve Bank of India. Okay? But talking about the unclaimed funds are not only there in the banking system. Unclaimed funds are there in the insurance industry. Unclaimed funds are there in the mutual fund also. Unclaimed funds are there in the stock also, in the form of dividend which are not claimed by anyone. So It is a campaign that is launched by Ministry of Finance. It is a campaign launched by Ministry of Finance. Ministry of Finance ने campaign launch किया, नेशन वाइड कैंपेन, आपकी पूंजी आपका अधिकार. इसको बोला गया आपकी पूंजी आपका अधिकार, योर मनी योर राइट. It is conducted from 4th of October to 5th of December. So October to November, November to December, 2-month campaign it was. In the first 2 months, around 2,000 crore rupee have been returned back successfully to the real owners. 2,000 crore रुपए वापस कर दिए गए ओनर्स को. So the campaign followed 3A framework: awareness, accessibility and action, resolving the unclaimed assets. So district level camps were conducted in 477 districts in India. It was conducted by all the regulators of the financial system like RBI, then IRDA, then SEBI, Securities and Exchange Board of India, then PFRDA, IEPFA, Investor Education Protection Fund Authority. So all of them have conducted this campaign where they have checked that okay, how much unclaimed money we have in our organization. हमारे organization के पास कितना unclaimed money है, and we need to connect with the individuals. We need to return this money back. So by taking this initiative, 2,000 crore rupee have been returned in 2 months. Big achievement. ठीक है? This is what the point is. ICICI Bank buy additional 2% stake in the ICICI AMC at the cost of 2,140 crore. Only important for the return. Aegis Federal Life Insurance launches a new brand entity, refreshed logo, and Har Wada Mumkin promise. So Aegis Federal Life Insurance company recently launched a new logo. इन्होंने नया logo launch किया है, along with the new brand ambassador Mr. Sachin Tendulkar. So Sachin Tendulkar appointed as the brand ambassador by Aegis Federal Life Insurance, and they launched a new tagline. Tagline of the Aegis Federal is Har Wada Mumkin. So Har Wada Mumkin is the tagline of the company. Aegis Federal is a joint venture company of a Belgium-based Aegis and the Federal Bank in India. Federal Bank India का और this Aegis, which is a Belgium-based company. ठीक है. Salary Pay and Salary Say and Union Bank have done the collaboration to launch India's first credit card exclusively for the salaried individual. Salaried class के लिए अलग से credit card launch किया है. It is a collaboration of Salary Say and Union Bank of India for the purpose of launching this credit card. Objective of the credit card is that salaried people, they get the salary on day one. If they are making multiple payment by the use of this credit card, they will get cashback. तो पेमेंट तो करने ही होते हैं month on month. You need to pay your electricity bill, you need to pay your internet bill. So all these bills, if you are making the payment with the support of card, you will get the cashback. AU Small Finance Bank. अभी गलत क्वेश्चन है, नेक्स्ट ईयर के लिए कितने वैकेंसीज होंगे एंड ऑल. वी हैव टू वेट फॉर सम मोर टाइम. AU Small Finance Bank got the approval from the government of India to increase the foreign investment limit to 74%. Remember that AU is the only bank in India which is a small finance bank and got the approval from the Reserve Bank of India to get converted as a universal bank. Now before moving as a universal bank, they are already approved by the government of India, where the foreign investment is going to be 74%. It means one of the foreign entity is, I think, ready to make investment in the AU to acquire the majority of the shares of AU. So soon we may see that AU Small Finance Bank became a foreign bank. How it will become a foreign bank? If the overall shareholding in the AU will be more than 50% by any foreign entity, then it will be there in the list of foreign banks in India. उसके बाद इसको foreign banks की लिस्ट में डाल दिया जाएगा. Appointment resignation. Bank of Baroda roll out master stroke campaign featuring Sachin Tendulkar. So not a new thing, different type of loan products and MSME loan, BOB Digi Udyam, by having the collaboration with the Sachin Tendulkar as a brand ambassador, BOB is offering the master stroke campaign to promote the product. गवर्नमेंट स्कीम्स की बात करें, सो जनधन योजना हैव क्रॉस्ड 2.75 लाख करोड़ रुपए इन द ईयर 2025. 2.75 लाख करोड़. This is what the deposit. I have shared the data although in the interview batch in the paid class that why you want to join only PSB. मैंने उस समय ये data आपको बताया था. So 2.75 lakh crore rupees the total deposit of Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, and there are total number of accounts बताए थे ना मैंने आपको, कितने बताए थे? 57 crore approximately, around. ये भी even कम है data. It will be 57 crore. So around 57 crore deposits accounts are there. 57 crore के around आपके पास accounts हैं now, and 2.75 lakh crore rupees the deposit in the Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana as per the recent updated data. National news में from the parliament the update is bill of disconnect, right to disconnect bill was presented in the Lok Sabha. It was a private bill. There is a most important question that what is private bill, public bill, what is the update from the parliament in the recent time. So currently parliamentary session is going on. It is a winter parliamentary session. शीतकालीन सत्र चल रहा है, winter parliamentary session, where the meaning of public bill is whenever any bill proposal presented by one of the minister, अगर कोई minister, government minister is presenting any proposal, that is called public bill. Apart from minister, if any other person is presenting the bill, mostly from the opposition, so that is called private bill. तो अगर opposition से bill आ रहा है, non minister bill को present कर रहे हैं, तो वो private bill कहलाता है. अगर minister present कर रहे हैं, so that is called public bill. So there was a bill which was there in the news called Right to Disconnect Bill 2025 to protect the employee from the digital burnout, excessive workload related to the communication beyond the office hours. मतलब आपका time होता है morning 10 to 7, right? After 7 o'clock, you should not receive messages, calls. You should not be worried about all these things. How many of you are agreed with this? That yes, it should be implemented. कि हाँ सर बिल्कुल ऐसा होना चाहिए. Morning 10 o'clock, evening 7 o'clock. After that, the employee should not receive any call, message, or any emails, any type of communication from the company or from the customers. हाँ बताओ कितने लोगों को लगता है that yes sir, it should be implemented. So right to disconnect bill in the Lok Sabha to protect the employee from the digital burnout. So digital bill granted the legal right to refuse the official calls, emails, messages, digital communication after working hours or on holiday without facing any disciplinary action. तो इस बिल को प्रेजेंट किया गया था. Provision applies for the communication including call, text, email, virtual meeting, etc. It should not be done. तो अभी ऐसा बिल में कोई वो implement नहीं हुआ है, ठीक है. But the thing is it possible in my case? I get messages from the student night 11 o'clock, and if I am not replying morning 6, they will reply again, sir, why you are not replying? Night 11 o'clock, 11:30, I receive message that said this is a query, please check. Morning around 7 o'clock, I will receive again, sir, why you are not replying? You are not seeing my message, you are not replying. So very normal with me, right? Chalo, back to the news. So bill recommend penalties of the non-compliance. Bill recommend the penalties of the non-compliance with the violation of the organization facing the fine equivalent to 1% of the total reimbursement paid to the affected employee. तो ये bill present किया गया था that it is emotional exhaustion, anxiety, work overload, obesity, that bodies decline with the time, and people are struggling with the high blood pressure, after that sugar problem. At the global level, so many countries have already implemented. Several countries have implemented, like France, Italy, Philippines have made the similar law. France made the law in the year 2017. But in India, we don't have any such law. Next is Government of India launches Pariksha Pe Charcha 2026. So Pariksha Pe Charcha 2026 will be the 9th edition of Pariksha Pe Charcha. Do you know about this? Pariksha Pe Charcha means where Prime Minister Narendra Modi give the tips to the candidate how to bear the exam pressure, interview pressure, exam pressure. इसको कैसे बियर करना है. ऑल्दो ही डोंट टॉक अबाउट द इंटरव्यू प्रेशर एज ऑफ नाउ, एग्जाम प्रेशर के ऊपर बात करते हैं. फॉर द स्टूडेंट ऑफ क्लास 10th to 12th एंड देयर पेरेंट्स एंड टीचर्स, दे कैन पार्टिसिपेट इनटू दिस. और पीएम मोदी यहां पर आपको बताते हैं दैट हाउ टू बियर द प्रेशर, हाउ ही वाज बियरिंग द प्रेशर एट हिज टाइम व्हेन ही वाज स्टडिंग. ये सारी चीजें बताते हैं. 1st of December 2025 to 11th of December 2025, those who want to participate, they need to enroll. This is the duration of enrollment. ये enrollment का duration है. ठीक है. परीक्षा पे चर्चा have grown significantly 22,000 participants in the year 2018. In the year 2018, while in the last year it made the Guinness Book of World Record. Last year का डेटा होगा कहीं ना कहीं. Yes, 2025 it made Guinness Book of World Record, largest global online education interaction, around 3.56 crore registrations which were done. Participation by the students and participation by the teachers, participation by the parents. So not only from India, from the different countries, people participated into this. तो 3.56 करोड़ रजिस्ट्रेशंस हुए थे. पीएम मोदी ने उनको क्या किया, मतलब टैकल किया, टोल्ड अबाउट दिस थिंग. 8th edition that was held on 10th of February 2025. It is going to be the 9th edition that will be conducted now. One last news, especially for the interview. Then after that you guys can go through with the PDF. State in news बचा हुआ आपका, और and awards हैं. So India launches Gyan Bharatam. Recently, Prime Minister Narendra Modi have launched Gyan Bharatam, which was announced in the Union Budget 2025. Main objective of this Gyan Bharatam is protecting the ancient manuscript related to science, philosophy, literature, medicine, astronomy and culture. मतलब हमारे पास जो पुराने documents हैं, which are there on ताम्रपत्र also, पत्तों के ऊपर लिखा हुआ है, on the leaves, the data which we have, digitization of such data. That is what the scheme called Gyan Bharatam, protecting our very precious previous data which is available from the past or the historic time of the India. That particular scheme is called Gyan Bharatam initiative. It is launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi recently. ठीक है, चलो, thank you for joining the session. Download the PDF from 𝐀𝐥𝐥 Telegram group. If you are there in the interview batch, the PDF will be shared in your group itself. Thank you for joining the session, guys. Take care. Jai Hind. All the best.